Hey, shout out to the body of Christ. It's your boy Prince Fred, your favorite Israelite. Now, something that I've been hearing, I heard it in the past. I know a couple people always say, hey man, we only got to keep the 10 Commandments. But if you want to keep it a buck, we only got 2 commandments that we supposed to be keeping in the New Testament. So they will always go to Matthew. Let's slide that up real quick, fast in a hurry. They always go to Matthew chapter 22, verse 36 to 39, but they never want to go to the very next verse to get the true and clear understanding of these multiple verses. Now, Matthew 22:36, they say, Master, which is the great commandment in the law? In the law. Verse 37, Jesus said unto them, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. Verse 38, this is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. So they stop right there and they say, look, man, we only got 2, these the 2, look at it, Prince. These the 2. The first one is, thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all their heart, soul, and mind. That's the first. And the second one is clearly said, Prince. And the second is like unto it, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. But they don't understand when you go to the next verse. Matthew 22, verse 40. You're going to get the full context of these verses together. On these 2 commandments hang all the law and the prophets. Let's read it again. On these 2 commandments hang all the law and the prophets. So long story short, all the law is based on, if you want to just put it in a nutshell, 2 commandments. What 2 commandments? Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, soul, and mind. This is the first and great. And the second, what is the second? Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. That's all what the passage is literally talking about. Nothing more, nothing less. So long story short, the whole entire law is literally based on these 2. It's not saying that the laws is done away with. It is not saying that the commandments are different, or the 10 or these 2 are different from the law. It's not saying that in no type of way. All of it's saying is the whole entire law is based on these 2 commandments. And if you think about it, think about the 10 commandments. The first 4 is dealing with the love of God. If you love God, and the last 6 commandments is literally dealing with loving thou brother or thy neighbor. It is very clear that it's not talking about the commandments are different than the law. It's just saying, clear as day, that the laws, when you want to put it in a nutshell so someone can easily receive it and hear it and actually start to walk in it, tell them 2 things. Hey, you know what? Love the Lord thy God with all your heart and love thy brother. If you do them and you maximize those 2, you basically got the law. It's your boy Prince Fred. Cry.